Well, there are a couple different levels. You know, one is just the scientific information. We're getting the scholarly research information about the non-elite population of Petra, as shown through their burial practices. These shaft tombs were digging the bones themselves, what they reveal about the history of these people, and the domestic areas with the evidence of daily life. On another level, of course, the students are getting, in many cases, their first experience in the dirt, what it's like, what archaeology is like. The romantic notions that many people have are quickly destroyed at a place like this. The heat and the sun and so forth, the flies. But I think most students are really loving it. They're really enjoying it. They're really finding out what this is about, how we learn about the past by digging up essentially the garbage of what's left behind.
Okay, let's see. What have I learned? PNRP 14.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I have to...
I don't know. Can I have a more specific question?
What skills I learned?
The importance of articulating the bulk.
That there's a lot more manual labor involved than I expected.
Scorpions are no joke.
I just keep sweeping.
Let's see.
You gotta articulate the bulk in order to see the layers in the bulk.
I learned how to do proper excavation and not just dig holes.
You might have an ash layer in there that might suggest there was cooking there one time. I didn't know that before.
Let's see.
Learn the word dufa and shokran and afwan.
I also learned a lot of good Bedouin wisdom, such as clouds are just sheep without legs.
You can also look at how far certain features are from the bedrock. That tells you, when it might have collapsed, if it was built at a later time than other features. All this stuff really matters.
How to identify artifacts. And tell the difference between a rock and something important and rocks that are important.
Archaeology is a lot more moving dirt than I thought.
I learned to never give up because at the bottom of everyone's hole there's always bedrock.
I've learned that I can eat a ton of hard-boiled eggs.
And I learned that I like to drink hot tea, so that's definitely something that I'll take away from it.
I learned how to archaeology, basically.
In all seriousness, it's probably taught me how to take greater responsibility, not just as an individual on a dig.
I've learned a lot, but archaeology is more than just that. It tells us about life.
It's not about if you find this. It's not about if you do this cool thing in your trench. It's about if, the project works successfully.
I've learned how to work and live in a group with a big team.
You have to be able to do your part and work well with others.
All while dealing with sun and scorpions and dust. Basically everything that this trip offers was a learning experience for me.
Yo mama.